Buffy the Vampire Slayer first premiered back in 1997. It ran for 7 incredible seasons. It redefined supernatural television with a perfect mix of horror, heart, and humor. Over 2 decades later, fans still quote the lines, cosplay the characters, and debate who was Buffy's best boyfriend, Angel or Spike. Listen, I'll let the comments settle this debate. But here's the shocker. Sarah Michelle Gellar, who for years said she was done playing Buffy, is finally stepping back into the world she helped create. And this time, she's bringing some serious creative firepower with her. After years of rumors, false starts, and fan petitions, it's finally happening. A Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot, or more accurately, a sequel reboot hybrid, is in motion at Hulu. First reported by Variety, the pilot episode has already wrapped filming earlier this year. The series hasn't been officially ordered yet, but insiders say that's just a formality. What makes this revival extra special is Sarah Michelle Gellar's deep involvement. She's not just starring, she's also serving as an executive producer, ensuring the show stays true to the spirit of the original. And I think that's huge. Gellar herself says she wouldn't have returned unless the story truly honored Buffy's legacy, and clearly this one does. During a panel for her new animated project, Gellar told fans, "Now we're just going to watch it and edit it to make sure we're honoring it, because it means as much to me as it means to all of you." Now that's passion. That's exactly what fans like me wanted to hear. So who exactly is behind this comeback? Well, the pilot is directed by none other than Chloé Zhao, the Oscar-winning filmmaker behind Nomadland and Marvel's Eternals. That's right, we're talking about one of Hollywood's most visionary directors bringing her grounded, emotional style to the Buffyverse. Joining Zhao are writers Nora and Lila Zuckerman, the powerhouse duo behind Poker Face and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They're crafting the script and serving as showrunners, which means the show is in experienced, fan-trusted hands. And it doesn't stop there. Several original Buffy producers are returning too, including Gail Berman, Fran and Kaz Kazooie, and even Dolly Parton's Sandalwood Productions. Yes, Dolly helped produce the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So there is some trivia for you. It's a mix of old school talent and new creative blood, perfect for a series about legacies and passing the torch. Now let's talk story. This Buffy reboot is set to serve as both a continuation of the original and a fresh start. Think of it like The Force Awakens, familiar faces return, but the focus shifts to a new generation. Sarah Michelle Gellar's Buffy Summers is coming back, but this time she's taking on a more Watcher-like role, guiding and mentoring a new Slayer named Nova. Nova will be played by Ryan Kira Armstrong. She's best known from Star Wars Skeleton Crew and The Lowdown. She's described as an introverted high school student who suddenly thrusts into the ancient calling of the Slayer. And here's the fun part. The new setting is New Sunnydale Academy, a high school built over the ruins of the original Hellmouth. So yeah, what possibly could go wrong here? Nova won't be alone though. The cast is packed with rising stars. Fali Ricardo Havana plays Hugo, a likable, privileged geek. Ava Jean stars as Larkin, a chronic do-gooder. Sarah Bach plays Gracie, the ringleader of a religious student group. Daniel D. Tommaso plays Abe, Nova's single father and a photojournalist. And finally, we have Jack Cutmore Scott appears as Mr. Burke, a charming but mysterious teacher. We'll also see Chase Sue Wonders as Shirley, a vampire, and Marin Dungy as Miss LaDuca, the college counselor, who may or may not know more than what she's letting on. It's an entirely new lineup of heroes and monsters, but all rooted in the same mythos that we know and love. Now, what about the original cast? Well, this is one of the biggest questions that fans have. Will we see anyone else from the original series. So far, Sarah Michelle Gellar has hinted that she's open to bringing back familiar faces, but only if it makes sense for the story. That means we could see cameos or future appearances from fan favorites like Willow, Giles, or even Spike. Given the multiverse-style storytelling we've seen lately, and the fact that this new show is described as a continuation, anything's possible. And considering 2027 will mark Buffy's 30th anniversary, the timing couldn't be more perfect to celebrate the legacy with returning characters. So when will we see it? Well, the current plan is for Buffy the Vampire Slayer to premiere on Hulu in late 2026. So 1 year from now, we may be talking all about the reboot. This timeline aligns with when the pilot finished shooting earlier this year, and if Hulu gives the green light soon. If things get delayed, a spring 2027 release, perfectly timed for the show's 30th anniversary, could make a lot of sense. Either way, fans can rest easy knowing the progress is real, filming has happened, and Hulu clearly believes in this project. And honestly, it's refreshing to see Hulu take a cautious approach. Instead of rushing out a reboot for nostalgia points, they're making sure this revival lives up to the original's legacy. Because Buffy isn't just like any other show. It's a cult classic that inspired countless others, from Supernatural to Stranger Things. So there you have it. The Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot is real. It's happening, and Sarah Michelle Gellar is leading the charge. With Oscar-winning director Chloé Zhao, powerhouse writers, and a promising young cast, this could be the perfect blend of old and new. If it captures even half the charm, heart, and wit of the original series, this revival could easily become one of Hulu's biggest hits ever. But what do you think? Are you excited to see Sarah Michelle Gellar back as Buffy? Do you think the show should focus on new stories or bring back more familiar faces from the past? Let's talk theories, casting dreams, and your favorite Buffy memory down in the comments below. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to keep those heads on, and I'll see you guys in the next video.